So, here we go again. Need a new envelope to write on. In case you're wondering, yes, I do write on pretty much junk mail. Got a control panel over here. For this thing here? What is it? A globe? That's a big-ass globe for sure. What's it for? Well, what do you use a globe for? Like, nowadays? Nothing. What good is it? I meant in the... Oh, the old-timey days. You'd use those things to figure out what was where on the planet. Good job, Gunther. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm guessing this thing will do just that then, you know, revealing locations. Maybe you could tell us where the Ark is. That's certainly a possibility. If I could get this thing to work. You try unplugging and putting it back in? I don't think that's gonna work. Why would you do that to something if you don't know how it works? For all we know, whatever data this thing has could get wiped if you do that. Oh, yeah. Hey, you! Don't try unplugging it. Noted. A tablet with a memory card. What do you think it does? As far as I can tell, nothing. At least not on its own. Maybe it was hooked up to the panel for a reason. And you're just gonna take it? I don't see why not. A gate with a moon on it. Wonder what the moon has to do with this. Huh. Something up with the clock? Yeah. It's here. That's what's up. You think it has some importance? Oh no. It's just odd to see a clock around here, that's all. We pretty much stopped telling time by numbers and we go by what it looks like outside now, you know, like in the old days of yore. Oh, like with adventurers camping in the wilderness and sleeping under the night sky. That's poetic, man. Nothing poetic about it. And it's just a clock. You thinking of screwing around with it? I don't see any other reason why you'd wanna. I'll make a note of it being here. I guess whoever occupied the place used them to tell time, assuming they still work. Doesn't look like they work anymore. Guess it's been forever since somebody actually hung out in here. All the same, let's remember where we found it. So this is a moon chart. We have the Chinese zodiac here to the Western zodiac. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Can't quite tell what that is. Then we have the snake, the horse, the monkey, the rabbit, the rat, the rooster. I think this is the dog. The ram, dragon, pig. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what this one is. Just keep in mind that the cat is not part of the normal zodiac. That would be the 13th animal. It was given the wrong date in the myth, in case you're wondering, by the rat. So it didn't take part in the race at all, and as a result, the cat forever hated the mouse. So there's something we can do here at the moment. So odds are we're probably going to need this image as a reference for something. So this is supposed to be the phase of the moon for each year and that time of the year? Even though you'll have a full lunar rotation during the zodiac period. Yo, another clock, dude. 2 of them. You sound like that's super suspicious. You even said there's a chance somebody actually used them to tell time when they worked. They must have a few more around in different rooms. So they wouldn't have to keep coming back to the first clock we found. Convenient, right? Wouldn't you hate to keep walking back to one room just to see what time it was? Have them in multiple rooms so you wouldn't have to do that. That sounds about right, yeah. Let's not mess with them. There's no point since they're kinda busted. So this is 6:30, this is 5. Let's finally look around. That takes us back. Whoa, that's cool. Guess this is what the tablet is for. Do more! I want to see the others! Alright, alright. Calm down. Didn't know you were such a big space fan. Some might even say he's a regular space case. What do we got here? Looks like a weird ball. What's a ball doing lying around here? It's pretty random, don't you think? Saw a couple more of those before. Maybe they aren't random at all. What you mean? Like, they got a purpose? Well, if I saw a bunch of weird balls with symbols on them in a creepy place like this, yeah, I'd assume you need them for something. Alrighty. Let's take it with us then. Yeesh. This thing's kinda heavy. Can I get a hand with this? Come on, dude, don't be a wuss. I have scrawny arms too, but it doesn't look that heavy. AG, a little help. You can use a little extra muscle. Are you kidding me right now? What are these indentations for? Maybe we could try putting something in the spots? Like what? Oh, there are holes, so I guess we gotta fill them somehow. Don't even. Phrasing. Big tank of water with no fish in it? Really? That could liven the place up. How does fish in a tank liven a place up? Wouldn't that be cool though? You go to the planetarium to get your book learning on, but you got all this knowledge coming at you at once, so you gotta take a break, right? Then you sit down in a chair and whoa, you got some little fishies swimming around looking at you. You're thinking, wow, that's pretty neato. So you hang out with fish for a little bit and relax. That sounds juvenile as hell. Don't go making fun of fishies. Fish weren't put in water for your amusement. They're to keep you from going hungry. Yeah, well, if I had a planetarium like this, I'd have some fishies in a tank for all the little kids to see. Like I said, juvenile. Angie, let him dream. Yeah, why are you on my case, man? Let's see if I let you in my planetarium now. No friends discount for you. You're getting charged full admission, buddy. Oh, no. Why is a water tank here anyway? That's really bizarre. There's another one. See? Convenient. You're doing it again. You're thinking it's super suspicious. 3 clocks hanging around. From the look of the other stuff around here, it's hard not to think they're here for another purpose. What other purpose is there? It's a clock. It's got one job. Still nothing. Let's keep going. We're wasting time. Ha! Get it? Because time? Clocks? Gunther. Come on, it's funny. Gunther. Okay, sorry. You should be ashamed of yourself. I thought it was funny. See? He gets it. Look, another one of those balls. It has a different symbol on it, too. You sure have a keen eye for balls, guys. Just being the responsible and trying to figure things out instead of making stupid jokes. There's no way I'm carrying 2 of these at once. One of you has to take one. Dude, I ain't touching your balls. Not you too. I had the opportunity, so I took it. If you were in my shoes, you'd have done the same. If I was in your shoes, I'd share the burden of carrying these damn things. Seriously, take one of them. I'd love to help you out, I really would, but you got sensitive ligaments. Can't do any heavy lifting. Just a bit ago, you said they didn't look that heavy. Yeah, but... AG, help. Why? You got it under control. Just do me a favor and be careful with those. You don't want to drop them on your foot. Yeah, that's gonna hurt big time. Well, if one of you guys took one, maybe I wouldn't have to worry about that. Lift with your legs, keep a firm grip on them. Ligaments. I don't believe this. So I tried calling for help and we got nothing. What's that over there? Platform with a disc on the wall? Looks like a mirror to me. That's a mirror? It's got a big dumb animal on it. How are you supposed to see yourself in it? Unless it reflects our inner animal for us to see. I knew I was dripping with charm and passion and primal energy, but I didn't think my inner animal would be that fierce looking. What's it like to have a brain like yours? Feels pretty good. You're the biggest weirdo I ever met, and that's saying something. So there's one mirror there, and there's 3 empty spaces around it. Think we gotta fill up those spaces? It seems that way, doesn't it? Let's go looking for those other mirrors, then. So we see the dragon on the west. I'm suspecting this is feng shui. Top's gonna be the ox or the turtle. Right is gonna be the... Or wait, is the dragon supposed to be the east? Yeah, the dragon's the east in that one, so this is upside down. This would be north, this would be east, this would be the phoenix, and this would be the tiger. Assuming it is the feng shui thing. Now here's something you don't see every day, a combination lock. These can be pretty annoying to crack. Well, chances are whoever left it also left the code somewhere. Ooh, try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No one's that much of an idiot, Gunther. That, and there's no guarantee the code is 5 numbers long. We'll need to look around. Okay, I want to see how my numbers went up to. Just a clock. A suspicious clock. So the colors are going to be important. Can we order a pizza? Some kind of intercom with a keypad. Does this place have some kind of fancy security system? It's a phone. Yeah, I guess an intercom is like a phone. You're right, AG. Is it too late to send him back? Come on, AG. Don't be like that. He doesn't know this stuff. Know what stuff? Besides, this thing looks ancient. Why is it even here? Actually reminds me of a classic code technique. Guys? Oh, you might be onto something there. Let's keep it in mind in case we come across a code to decipher. Sounds like a given in a place like this. Guys, come on. What am I missing? So anyway, we're going to call this one purple. Purple clock is at 11:45. Yellow. This one is at 5:40. So yeah, this is going to suck for people who don't know how to read these analog clocks. Looks like a memory card. Think we'll need it? We might as well take it, just in case. Wonder what's on it. We'll have to find the right terminal or something to find out. Pictures? Video? Music? Music? Why would there be music on it? You can put music on little cards like that. Didn't Toshio have music on one of his gadgets? I think I remember him playing some things from the old world. We found a broken audio player, but the drive was mostly intact, so we ripped the files from it and it turned out to be music. Man, I wish I could remember some of those tunes. Those were hype. Something tells me this card doesn't have music on it. It's a real shame. I'd kill for some kickin' music right about now. So, real quick. Damn. Okay, so let's put the red back in. There's another ball. Go get it, you! No, you guys get it. As a matter of fact, here. Oof. Dude, what the heck? Go pick it up, AG. Me? Yes, you. Pick it up. Why not Gunther? Thought we were on the same side, man. And I already have a ball. Fine, whatever. Take this one. Jeez, careful. There. Now we all have balls. Happy? Phrasing. That wasn't a funny joke. What? I wasn't making a joke. Yeah, it's getting old. We had a good thing going, and then you just ran it into the ground. I'm about to throw this at your head if you don't shut up. I'll be quiet. Jeez, he sure is nasty when you get him going. You say something? Nothing that warrants anything to be thrown at my head. Good. So red is at 12. Let's try turning these on. That's all of them. Whoa, look at this! Is that the whole solar system? Think bigger. We're not even a speck in these pictures. Makes you feel kind of tiny, doesn't it? They all feature stars in some way or another. Oh? Is you doing this thing? I thought they were just nice pictures. So yeah, I know of the constellations, I just don't know what they look like exactly. So real quick, if we were to combine this with this, swap back to this. It's a model of the entire solar system. Wonder what this all means, though. So green is at 6. So I want to drop this off. Okay, so I don't know how this is all going to be edited, but all of these are 4x4 screens, and we have to pay attention to the stars. So doing a bit of a hex map, let's do that. So I'm marking these two for the right side, this one for the top left. And then even though there's all these little dots, I think the star has to be bigger for it to count. I don't think we can get a better view of this one, but we have the bottom corner occupied with this one anyway. So this one would just be the diagonal and the adjacent to here. So let's go back here so we can see this one. So I'm thinking we'll do the bottom left, and we'll have a full diagonal going. So let's see, this is a grand total of 7 stars. Let's see if that is our answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, so the bottom left didn't count. It was just that. Funny how things work out. So that's what it was after all. Nice job, you. Now, what do we do with this? Where'd the compass needle come from? Where'd you get this? Came out of a slot on the side once you finish the puzzle. It can never be as simple as one little puzzle, can it? The better the security, the better the prize, right? Good point. Where'd Gunther go? He was back there staring at the screens again. The clocks have numbers on them. What? Of course clocks have numbers. No, I mean, some glowing numbers showed up beneath all the clocks. I saw one light up and went to check the others. Good eye, Gunther. I knew there was something about them. So for yellow, let's write this out. RTDEEUT. I'm going to cross out those previous ones because those were nothing. So what's this purple one calling us exactly? MOFIKFL. No, I don't want to go over there. Red. Well, hit up green first. And I think I know how this one works. Odds are I'm going to cut that out though, so you didn't get to see that part of the experiment earlier. Okay, well, I call this the teal. HSEMUN. So what I'm wondering right now is, can I take the green one, convert that into a phone code, or are we actually going to use that one? Wrong way. We need to go here. Moon. Toss the moon in here. Toss the star in, and it stays blue. So let's see if we convert this. 5. O is on the 6 key. U is on the 8 key. N is 6. L is 5. Then we have another N, and then a 4. I don't know if I started the right way or not. Then we go over to 8. I don't know if I'm supposed to loop around for that one. Right 5. Okay, so there you go. Apparently you did have to go around the 0 in order to get that to register. There we go, you were right, AG. Man, what kind of dumb password was that? No humor whatsoever. Maybe the person who created it had a different joke in mind, but who's to know? Really? You might be right. Now I gotta figure out what kind of joke this code could be. That should keep him busy for a while. You, help me get this stuff off. Sure thing. So here's the feng shui thing I was talking about. Perfect fit. So it is. Even though it should be pointing north, not up. So I want to make a note here around my impromptu star map. Crossing out the dud. So is that star map supposed to make the Big Dipper or something? Because I think that's missing one star. So it is, even though it should be pointing north, not up. I'm not about to try laying this clock down flat if that's what you're thinking. Eiji shrugged. So yourself? So they give you the question mark here, but nothing to interact with. So the Phoenix is red. Let's try the TY. TY. Okay. Red input complete. This is Orion. Like, I'm wondering, are we supposed to count those? Okay. So, I did all these puzzles already off camera. I wanted to record them, but I got my non-stop interruptions as usual, and I'll go over things. You actually want to start off with this puzzle just for the sake of simplicity. Go through the constellations, count the number of stars. I'm going to tell you Gemini has 15, Orion has 19, the Phoenix has 12, and whatever the hell this thing is has 8. So now you need to make those numbers here. 3 times 5 will give you the 15 of Gemini. For Orion, you need 25 minus 6 to give you the 19. For Phoenix, you need 2 times 6. And then the last one is 1 plus 7. Hit that, and this gives you your color diagram. So the problem I had with the moon, star, sun thing is I was thinking primary color instead of red, green, blue. So you can see where the teal comes into effect here, and this is what was throwing me off. We'll go into a little bit more detail there in a second too, because the yellow is also pretty important. So I'm not reading what they say until we finish this segment. If you want to read it, you have to pause it. So this is a bit of a hierarchy chart that you have to do to save you guys a little bit of headache. Take line 5, ignore this one, and line 10, ignore this one. All that information is given to you in other lines. By having it repeated here is just redundant, and it risks confusing you a little bit more. So pretend those two do not exist, and things will be easier for you. So I put a text file here with all the answers for you guys. If you do this correctly, you'll get the order of the Chinese zodiac. It actually is true to form. So number 1 is rat, 2 is ox, 3 is tiger, 4 is rabbit, 5 is dragon, 6 is snake, 7 is horse, 8 is ram, 9 is monkey, 10 is rooster, 11 dog, 12 pig. So I believe in earlier parts to this I was calling them different things. This is the tiger, this is the ox. The other ones are a little bit more straightforward. So once you have them in order here, you need to go in vertical order to get the phases of the moon. So rat will be lined up with Aries, so this is quarter waxing. These are extremely poorly illustrated, so I have to warn you right here. This entire chapter is filled with crap puzzles, but this one takes the cake. So anyway, rat 1 tells you quarter waxing. When you go to the ox, you want to go down to Taurus, so that will tell you want the new moon, nothing here. 3 is the tiger, full, rabbit, full, and just go down the list in the order I told you about, and that'll give you the answers to the moon phase puzzle, which is right here. Yeah, their banter isn't really that good, and this puzzle is one of my biggest peeves. So you can only push forward, like every other freaking puzzle in this chapter. So to give you an example, we're going for a quarter full, or 1 quarter waxing right here. Now we have to go to dark. So normally you just go 1 space to the left, but since you can't go back, you have to go 7 forward. And unfortunately, they do this a lot in this puzzle. So the good news is right here you only have to go 4, and that's going to be the same either way. Hit that twice. Next is quarter waning, which is going to be this one. Then quarter waxing, which is 4 spaces away, either direction. And then I have to talk about this part too. So now we need to go to half waning. 3 quarters waxing. Next is 3 quarters waning. So now half waning. This is another one that was 7 spaces away. Then we are going to 3 quarters waxing. And then lastly, half. Or wait, I have this backwards. Oh, crud. 3 quarters full. And then we have to go 7 spaces. I think that did it. So, I have to tell you, first and foremost, this one's kind of glitchy. It doesn't always work consistently. Sometimes it goes off prematurely. There actually is a guy who uploaded a screenshot of this to the Steam screenshot section. I don't know if that has a specific name. of it actually triggering with 11 answers instead of the full 12. And the other thing I have to warn you guys is if you do this and it is still not correct, reverse 6 and 7. On the earlier versions of the game, 6 and 7 were backwards, so if you tried to do this legitimately, you would actually get a wrong answer. It's been fixed in this version of the game and going forward, but if for some reason you're able to see this video but unable to update your game, reverse 6 and 7. So this gives you the Tiger Medal. And then once you know how these mix, you can go do this one. Wrong way. Okay, so this is the star. It's blue. Blue with red will give you purple. That one's a little straightforward. Purple one is M. This is one of those other ones that's extremely annoying because you can't go back. It's even worse by the fact that not all the letters are here, so you may think, okay, next thing is 2 clicks away, but it's actually 1. And as a result of that, you are now going through it for another cycle. So, okay. So if you look, we skipped J. If you tried to go straight from there, you would have overclicked it if you didn't know in advance. F, and then L. Now, when you do these correctly, you'll actually get a notification like that one. Okay, next is Sun. Sun is orange in secret, and then green. When you combine those together, you get yellow. So you want to put in the yellow combination here, which is R. There's a skip here, P and Q. T, D, E, and right there I missed it, so I have to go all the way around, so I'm just clicking down. U. This section is definitely agony on your mouse, and then T. And then finally, moon is blue, and secretly it is yellow, so when you combine those together you get the teal color. Teal's combination is E, H, S, the E is in the right spot, so we want to go to the M. The U's in the correct spots, now we want to go to N. So with all those, the turtle medal's up for grabs. And let's see, I think it's turtle there. We'll fix it in a second if not. Wrong thing. So turtle should be counterclockwise. Like that, I believe. And right here is the best puzzle of the chapter. So the dev outright said this is trial and error. So you want to go from sunrise to sunset with all the times on the clocks, trying randomly until you figure it out. And they give you analog times without telling you that, hey, you're supposed to convert it to military time because some reason. So, next up is 1800, which would be 6 o'clock normally. Next up is 1830, 6:30. And then the last one is midnight, 00. And then pick up and put the dragon back. I don't know why it does that, but yeah. So with this, yeah. This is just a major letdown.